Welcome back to the Collective2 Leaderboard Showdown. This week we're going to be doing things a bit differently as the leaderboard itself doesn't look like it's changed much since last week. So today we're going bargain hunting. We're going to be looking at all the strategies that are under $60 a month, and we're going to look at what kinds of returns those strategy managers have been able to pull off. So let's get started. So one way we can go ahead and accomplish that is simply by clicking the sub fee, and that's going to organize it from least expensive to most expensive. So as you can see, we have quite a few choices here. And these strategies have different ages, different historical drawdowns, and performance as well. So I'm actually going to make life easier for us, and I'm going to go ahead and head over to the grid. And the grid is actually the easiest way to find exactly what you're looking for on C2. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure our subscription price is less than or equal to 60. And I like to look at strategies that are at least a year old, so I'm going to put 365 here. Now let's go ahead and put a profit factor of at least 2, a Sortino ratio of at least 2, and a max drawdown at most of 30%. And this last column on the right is actually one that I added by heading over to choose columns. And we just want to make sure the strategy has had some trades in the past couple months. We want to make sure it's not abandoned. So we actually want to set this equal to 0. And I actually also added the subscription price column also under choose columns because that was not there by default. There's actually a lot of flexibility in terms of what you can do on the grid. And I don't know if you noticed, but we started with about 1,000 strategies and we're down to just 7. And I'm actually going to filter this down even more. I'm going to try to just get 3. So I'm going to bump up the Sortino ratio to 2.5 and see what that does. And let's bump the profit factor up a bit. There we go. So we're down to just 3. So let's check these out. All right, so the first one on the list is easiest. Now that's an attractive looking strategy, I'd say. It looks like it's ranked 7th and it's only $59 a month. Let's take a look and see what this strategy trades. Looks like Bitcoin, the NASDAQ, and VIX. And it looks like the hold times are pretty substantial. As you can see, some of these trades were held for several months. The next one on our list is WS Value Investing, and this one's only $50 a month. And it looks like this one is still in the top 10. Let's see what this strategy trades. It looks like it trades stocks. And you can also see that in the correlation to the S&P 500, which is pretty high. And the third strategy that made our list is actually the cheapest of the bunch at $35 a month, and it has the lowest drawdown out of those 3 that we looked at. So let's check this one out. Leveraged Momentum, rank number 17, beautiful looking graph. Let's take a look at what it trades. Looks like NASDAQ, Bitcoin, and various stock ETFs. And something quite interesting is this strategy has a very low correlation to the S&P 500. That's actually quite difficult to do for a strategy that mostly trades stock ETFs. So Rick, if you're watching this, buddy, let me know in the comments how do you accomplish a low correlation to the stock market while trading stock ETFs. I'd be really interested in knowing a little bit more about your strategy, and I think our viewers would as well. All right, guys, if you've made it this far, leave a comment. Let us know what you want to see in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.